Medha, now the journey is begun. What is the plan ahead? What is the ambition? What is the vision?
Plan ahead is to work very, very hard and work with a lot of wonderful directors and be a part of great stories. That is the plan. Yeah.
Right. But are there any fears or challenges also that as a young actor that you think or think about today?
Fears and challenges will never like leave anybody sad.
Absolutely.
Yes, obviously, like I am a little lost, honestly. Right now, I don't know what I do next. People are getting like, do this kind of stuff. By people I name, let's people
Right.
speak to her in the industry, and uh, everyone's telling me be careful about what I choose next. Now, I don't know. I don't come from the industry. I think I'll figure out as I go. So, of course, there is fear, there is anxiety. You don't know what your next step is going to be. It's an unorganized sector, this industry, it's also super unpredictable, especially for actors. So I guess that anxiety and that fear of what next is always going to be there, no matter who you become or what level you're at. So I think I'm just taking it in my stride. I'm pretty okay with not knowing what's next. I'm honestly just trying to do my best and figure out.
Absolutely. Because Mr. Anupam Kher had once told me years back in his interview that आपका first project तो चलो हो जाता है. Second is the one which matters because that is the one that says if you're here to stay or not.
Yeah, I've heard this also so much. See now, so many opinion things that have been said by people.
But the validation from the industry has come.
Yes, it has, which has been very encouraging also.
Amazing.
Encouraging and reassuring for a new actor. So I feel like uh yeah, there's a lot to explore and I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what's next and what's ahead.
Absolutely. And now that Border Tours happened, there have been OTT shows also that you've done.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
After this, picking up your next project that will happen with time. But I want to know, becoming an actor was always a plan for you, Vidha?
It was always an itcha. It was
Okay.
always something that I
Because
wanted.
एक army family से are all acting. It's-
Exactly. So it was always something that I wanted to do deep inside. But it was also something that for the longest time I didn't accept to myself.
Hmm.
And for an even longer time, did not let tell my family because I didn't know how they would take it. But there was always that kid inside me who, bachpan se, wanted to do something related to this field. I definitely want to do something in the creative line for sure, always, but I didn't know what. I was very lost for majority of my childhood. When that phase when you're in 10th, 11th, when people are selecting their subjects, or after 12th, and I would always be so like, I don't know, this is what I truly want to do, but how? Like, how do I get there? So I think that transition sort of naturally happened because of the choices that I made after
Right.
school, after college, and then I moved here after college. And um, I think that progression sort of naturally happened. Of course, it took a while, but that seed was always there. That, okay, this is what I wanted.
Amazing. And before we end this, I want to I want to know if you have to write an appreciation note to yourself. For all the work, all the with everything that is happening around with Border 2, if you have to write a small appreciation note, what will Medha tell herself?
Oh my God, that's a very, very good question. I think I would thank her, and I would tell myself that I think whatever you worked towards all these months, all these years, I think has been worth it. And now you can finally sit back and realize that, seeing the love that is coming in. Because I'll tell you something honestly, I was very nervous about this character who is so far away from me. And to do justice to this, my first thing was the fact that I've been selected for something like this in itself is such a huge responsibility. And then my second biggest fear was, how do I do justice to this? I don't want, like I said, people to walk out of the theater and be like, who is this? Like, she didn't do it well. I really, really wanted to give this my best and where people took me seriously. And I took a lot of stress because of that. And I guess it's worked in my favor, but I think I would just tell myself that it was all worth it.